Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, November 14th, 2018. We are almost done with the second map of the new map wall. This is cool, this is super exciting. But yeah, I'm also a little bit overwhelmed by the dimensions of this project, because oh wow, that's quite a lot. It's quite a lot to explore, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Such is life. Life also is a lot of fun, but also a lot of stress, especially the month of November. Is crazy. It's super crazy. As expected at the start of the month, it really is stressful, and oh man, the last few days, even the last few days of the last week, were just insane in terms of yeah, time spent at work or so. I mean, I usually get there shortly after 7 and I stay there often until 6 or 7, so 11 to 12 hours, and that's crazy, and I still can't get all the things done, especially this week. This week is super crazy, and yeah, on Monday I had some additional meetings. I think I will attend those meetings a little bit more on a frequent basis from now on, but still, so yeah, the afternoon, well, not afternoon, but from noon to early afternoon I was occupied, and so I lost about, well, not lost, but 3 hours or so were used for this meeting, then paper writing, or well, that's the most strange part for me. I mean, I say I would write a paper, and I from time to time even do change a few things in a paper, but currently it's more like, okay, I have to coordinate with my friend. We are working together on a paper, and so we have maybe a meeting a day, or maybe twice a day, so one meeting in the morning, one meeting in the late afternoon. Then after the second meeting, when everyone already is gone, I start to write a few sentences or change a few things or try to polish a few things, and yeah, then I have to meet up with one of my students who's also writing a paper, and well, we are together writing a paper, but right now there's enough time. Ow! What is going on here? Who are you? What's that? I mean, hi! Ow, why am I getting shot at by such strange creature? Take that. And that. Okay, I missed. Ha, you're dead. What was this? What was going on there? Crazy. Are you crazy? Are you nuts? Has this guy dropped something? Something I could use? Something new? Something... There's some... Okay, here is some rotten flesh. Here are some of my arrows. Can I grab those things? No, apparently not. I can't interact with them, can I? No, I can't select them. That's weird. This is weird. Crazy guy. Crazy zombie guy. Yeah, so currently there's still enough time left that I don't have to take over and start to polish it myself, but soon this moment will come, and yeah, so right now I also have almost a meeting a day with him to coordinate things, to make sure things are moving the right direction, and yeah, with all those meetings I don't have time to work, and I do have to do some work. I do have to do a lot of work. I even was reminded that, hey, there's also another deadline situation where at least a draft has to exist early December, and I thought, oh, schnapples, I have to do this as well. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how to survive this, how this ever will have a good ending for me. I doubt it. And what's going on here? That's also weird. We are getting attacked by weird creatures. We are getting attacked, not attacked, but we see those weird formations. That's also an interesting feature. And yeah, then also some other issues you have at work from time to time, like some differences where yeah, things are seen differently by people, which then results from time to time to some issues. And yeah, this is also affecting a little bit my motivation. So yeah. It's yeah, as you can guess, it's a lot of. Oh no, I don't think that I can make this jump. So let's slowly descend down. Ooh, this was close. So yeah, crazy, just crazy. Yesterday I also stayed until I think just before 6 p.m. or so. So once again, way too long, because in the morning I even start to get a backlog of emails, which is bad, because I don't get to answer them. I hate to do a lot of preparation for teaching, because they had to submit their concepts for their project they want to realize and implement this semester. And so yeah, yesterday was the great day of feedback, and I had to prepare that feedback. So I was busy the entire morning to read, I don't know, 12, 14, a lot of drafts. And just when you consider one draft 10 minutes or so, then you can count up how many minutes I have spent there reading. Oh dear, this is. And yeah, so as I left yesterday evening, I was scrolling through the inbox, and I marked all the emails I have to address today. So yeah, this is just mental. That's mental, and there's no end in sight. There's absolutely no end in sight. So yeah, this will be interesting. On Friday, I will do some home office, because some appointments to do. So it's another layer of chaos to the entire chaos going on right now. So yeah, that's crazy. Oh man. Luckily yesterday we also went out for we went to a bar, and they have schnitzel day on Tuesday. So you get your schnitzel for €6 or so, which is quite cheap. So you get schnitzel and fries, and that's nice. It's very, very cheap basically, and so that's cool. It's also quite cramped inside this bar, but it's also all the time fun. It's all the time nice. Yeah, so lots of things going on. Really, lots of things. One thing I'm super happy about is that my best friend, who gave birth to her child at the end of March, she is now back at work since September, November, October. Since October, I guess. Yeah, October. Since October. So this is amazing, because now things are cool. Things are nice to finally have some fun again. Yeah, just have what was this, to have some fun during lunchtime, and so that's cool. So there are also a few things that have improved. So yeah, that's cool. That's very, very nice. And yeah, that's basically what happened. Sunday I spent some time outdoors, was doing a quick stroll, was quite nice, and super crazy. I mean, I frequently complain about the weather, and I frequently try to emphasize the urge that we have to do something about climate change because it's there and we can't deny it. And everyone who denies that something is off is just a jerk, more or less. And yeah, so was going for a stroll, and I was just wearing a t-shirt. It's mid of November. Normally it should be freezing, it should be snowing or something like that, but not 12 to 16 centigrade. I mean, why? Just why? Why? Really why? So that's concerning. That's also very concerning, and yeah, it's there. We can't deny it anymore that there's some climate change going on. So that's bad. But shortcut. But yeah, that's what it is. Apparently, we can just hope that somehow we can get through this, and maybe rethink everything before it's too late. But I doubt it. I have no trust. I have no trust in what's going on right now that it will ever change. So that's bad. That's bad. That's super bad. But okay, we had a good night, and we are about to finish the second map, which is super awesome. Let's get the last few pixels down here, and then down into the corner, and then yeah, create a new map and answer Matthew's question. Matthew last time asked about my experiences of developing space station game. Let me just see. Could you tell us a bit about your experience in creating your space station game? My experience. So I already gave you a summary that, yeah, I worked for a game development team since 2015, I guess, August 2015, and I recently, or this year, had to quit just because I had no time anymore. I like to, but since I don't have time, and always felt bad. I really felt bad that, hey, can you please do a few things to the website? Sure, but this took me forever, and I wasn't happy anymore. I wasn't happy with my performance, and so I thought, okay, sorry guys, I just have to inform you that I have to leave because I feel bad. I just feel bad. So luckily they accepted, and well, they of course were sad about it, but it was not too bad at all. So, and I mean, when I just think about it, last year October, I traveled to Iceland and I recorded video. I recorded a lot of videos from Iceland and wanted to create another Iceland video like the other travel videos I did from Iceland, and I started doing so last Christmas. I think sometime between Christmas and now I occasionally opened the project, but yeah, I never finish. Well, I haven't had time to continue working on that, and recently I even thought, hey, now since I learned how to more or less operate the guitar, I could use the guitar to make my own music as background music, which would be super cool. And I all the time want to. Continue. Never. All the time want to continue working on this video project, and I can't do it. I just can't do it. I wanted to do it last weekend, but then something. Well, at first I had to replace this faucet, and then other things like doing the stroll and so on. I mean, that's nice. It was also a good thing to recover a bit and to regain some energy, but shoot, I think we are full. I think we are full now. So let's exchange you. And I don't think that I need bones. Let's get rid of those bones. Brown mushroom. Is there a chance that I can maybe... Yes, I can. Get rid of them. Come on, last one. Okay. So... anything else I can drop? Like the string. Yeah, that should be okay. All right, let's continue on this direction with the next map. And yeah, so this basically is another demonstration. I whatever I do, when I try to reduce other things that I have more time, I still don't have more time because things then continue to escalate. So that's bad. But yeah, I was asked about my experiences of developing the space station game. Well, I don't know. It was quite similar to. No, it was not. At first, I want to say it was quite similar to working as a web designer because in the first phase, I'm not quite sure how many phases I can find in my time in this game development team, but in the first phase I was doing a lot of game design work, a lot of concept art, well, not concept art, but mock-ups of screens and features that could make it into the game, like production lines and so on, how production lines work and how the interface looks like, how you can manage your astronauts, and how you can maintain your stations, so that maintenance is an important thing, and so on. So I was doing a lot of mock-ups there and was coming up with a lot of game design ideas, was reading their work, what they have done so far, was adding my suggestions, was giving my feedback as a seasoned gamer. And yeah, this was super cool. This was really a great phase, and I really enjoyed this, coming up with new ideas. And it's also cool when you then see some of those ideas being implemented in the game and they really start to become reality. So this was cool. This was really rewarding and was super nice, playing around with them and seeing, okay, that's more or less what I envisioned. So cool. Then of course I had to just do basic asset creation, so or asset preparation. We got those. Were they in the version on itch.io? I'm not quite sure. The this is dangerous. I think the beautiful forest will burn down. Oh snap! I think this is bad. Oh no, those good trees, those super large trees. But okay, let's better get going before we get captured and caught by those flames. This would be bad. Yeah, those portraits for the astronauts. I was preparing them. Also, I had to. We got some new models, some new 3D models, some 3D assets, and to be installed. Well, that it looks good when you install the modules to the space station. The game basically needs to know where the model starts and ends, so you need a collider or a box around this model, and some of them had not a clear shape, so they had like this mushroom, so you have those edges and you have this long trunk and so on. Something where you just can't just say, okay, we just use a box collider and that's good, because no, the box then would apply or would take away too much space around the module when you just have narrow things like here. If you would use a box collider around this tree, and you would lose all the space down here. And what is going on with all those squids? What in general is going on today? That's crazy. So many things. yeah, so this was also interesting. I also did web design, so was maintaining the page of the team. I was creating small product websites where we just featured Space Program Manager and Space Station Designer, the new game. So basically where we had a summary of all the games. So this was cool. Well, this was basically what I did previously to returning back to university to get my master and to then continue as a PhD student. So it was simply web design, which was also nice. And yeah, then of course did some testing. All in all, it was quite interesting. They a few things that were a little bit challenging were the way to get a straight direction. I think this was also one of the, well, not an issue, I would call it an issue, but one of the things that were a little bit problematic, that from time to time the development goals changed. So initially we wanted to have this full-blown space station management game. Then we wanted to have a smaller version just to raise some awareness, to get some attention. That's basically the version you saw on itch.io. And then I guess we wanted to go back to the full-blown space station management game. And so basically there were a few things where they were good that we did them, but on the other hand, if I don't know, it's easy to say things would have been differently if you did something else, but maybe we would have been a little bit faster with the development if we would have just traveled in one direction, stick to one direction. But that's always hard to say. So yeah, as you can hear, my place was basically the middle. As usual, I'm all the time in the middle. I never belong to something. I always am just trying to create a bridge, to create some kind of connection, and it's like with everything. I never belong to something. I never have a certain place. I never have a certain specialization or anything. I can blend in everywhere. I can work. I can easily acquire new knowledge. I can easily develop an understanding for a specific branch, for a specific profession or so, for specific science. But yeah, I never get to a point where I'm really good at something, or where I can say I'm just this. No, I mean, I work for human-computer interaction. I work for pedagogy, and okay, I'm getting a little bit stuck here. And so all in all, I'm constantly, I'm never at a certain place. But yeah, back to the space station game. Here I wasn't the artist who created all the models, assets, and so on. I wasn't the programmer. I was a game designer. I was the one that was in contact with some contractors and did the web design thing and asset development. Well, I mean, game design is also an important thing, but yeah, what I basically want to say is there was no clear thing where I just focused on. So I was doing a lot of different things, but yeah, the cool thing is some of the game mechanics you had in your experience of the itch.io version were my ideas, my game mechanics. So that's cool. That's super cool. And yeah, with that, I think we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!